Speedy Services has kicked off a summer of sporting sponsorships in style at its headquarters in Newton-le-Willows in a red letter day to remember for the brand. At an action-packed day of announcements in front of employees, Speedy was delighted to unveil an official British Superbikes partnership featuring guest appearance from series leader Ian Lowry.
Yeah, it's great to come down here and see the the premises. They put an awful lot into British Superbike series, and yeah, it's great to come down and do a bit of PR with them. Yeah.
We're delighted that Speedy has been an official partner of the British Superbike Championship for 3 years now, and each year the association gets a little bigger, and they're now the official power communications and equipment provider of the championship. So each event we now rely on them for supply of all our communications equipment. That's 150 digital communications radios, all our power generation. We put something like 2,000 kVA of temporary power into our events, all provided by Speedy, powered access, and basically everything you see on the Speedy website. I go through once a year and say I'll have 2 of those, 3 of those, 1 of those, and it's a great association, and one that goes from strength to strength.
As well as its title sponsor of golf's Wales Senior Open and backing of player Roger Chapman.
Very pleased that Speedy have they're sponsoring me on the European Senior Tour this year, because they're a big brand, and didn't realise how big they were until all of a sudden you see the Speedy fans around and everything, and no, delighted.
Also, Speedy is an official partner with Lancashire County Cricket Club, starring their legendary wicketkeeper Warren Hegg.
You know, got a £30-odd million redevelopment of the stadium, and it just seemed that Speedy coming on board as a preferred supplier of all the equipment was great for both parties, really, and it's worked really well. So hence the reason why Lancashire County Cricket Club Old Trafford Cricket Stadium and Speedy have partnered up.
And of course, Speedy are the UK Open Darts title sponsor once again this year, with Mark Webster and Andy Fordham on hand to oversee 8 staff qualifiers for the FA Cup of Darts at the Reebok Stadium.
It's a really unique and great atmosphere. I think anybody who gets through, I'd advise them to enjoy themselves, and you never know what can happen. It is the FA Cup of Darts for that reason, so they could play one of the big guns. It could be their chance in the limelight.
Game shot in the match. Reebok Stadium, and we'll keep the applause going there for Julian Wells.
Well, it all started with our involvement with the darts, and it being the perfect sport to target our audience. We then looked around at what other sports would address the same kind of audience and broaden our scope to make sure we'd covered all the needs. So adding into that the superbikes and cricket, and one of my personal favourites in golf, then you've got the majority of the sports areas covered, and also an area where you can do a lot of staff engagement, but also a lot of corporate hospitality around it as well as getting the brand out there and getting our recognition up.